Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we're going to be using the Cube stove again to do some cooking, okay? But this time we're going to be using their propane burner, all right? Last time we used just the pellet burner, and it worked out fine, okay? But the Cube stove also has a propane burner, just in case you don't have any pellets or you want more control over your fire. Okay, since the cube stove has propane version has a knob on it, then you're able to control the temperature inside of your pizza oven a little bit better. Okay, so we had to utilize these legs that came with the uh, propane burner in order to make it the same height as the pellet smoker or the pellet burner, so that it will accommodate um, the cube stove pizza oven just like the pellet burner did. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy fired up, and we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this set up, and let's get some heat going. All right, guys, so this is what we're cooking today. We got 6 lobster tails here. 5 of them have been filleted out with the meat sitting on top of the shell, and we had one that was kind of short, so we just cut it straight in half. They've all been seasoned with Killer Hogs D barbecue rub, and they've been hit with the Reaper dust from Frag Out flavor to add a little heat. We're gonna throw a little garlic butter on in here, and we're gonna toss it into the pizza oven, and we're gonna see how it works out. All right, guys, so you saw we had the lobster tails in there for about 5 minutes, okay, and they were almost done. We're going to cook them between 145 and 155 degrees, kind of like we do with salmon, okay. What's nice about the propane burner is that obviously you don't get the wood flavor. However, I was able to bring the temperature down on the pizza oven down to about 550 degrees, which is a more controllable heat instead of throwing them in there at 1,000 degrees, because as it with the propane tank at full blast, it was heading toward 1,000 degrees, okay, within 10 minutes, all right? So I could also turn down the gas on the tank itself and to lower the flame even further if you want even a more controlled heat in the oven, okay? But right now it's at 550 degrees and the lobster tails are about ready to come out, so let's go ahead and get them. Ooh, I hear them sizzling. Oh, isn't that nice? Check the video. Sure I can see. Isn't that nice? They're ready to come off. All right, let's have a taste test. All right, guys, so you saw our lobster tails. They look fantastic. This Qubestove pizza oven, man, can cook more than just pizza. It's a fantastic device. We'll go ahead and have a taste test of this lobster. And nice and succulent, tender. Now, the only thing that's missing if you use the propane attachment, of course, is you're not going to get that wood flavor. But you can't control the heat of the pellet burner, but you can control the heat of this one here. So you can slow down your cook. You don't have to cook at 1,000 degrees. You can slow down your cook whenever you're cooking chicken or seafood or what have you in here, and then it gives you a little bit more control. Also, you may be able to stick a small piece of wood, cherry wood or something like this. It's so hot, it may smolder the wood if it's laying against the bottom of the pizza oven and give you a little smoke, okay? But you don't want to cook with smoke at a high speed or a high temp, because speed is the enemy of smoke and flavor. The food has to be in the smoke a certain amount of time in order to gather the flavor, okay? Let's check this out. That smells good. Tender, juicy, with the seasonings and the garlic butter. I can eat about 20 of these, man. These are fantastic, all right? Well, that's all we have time for today. Hey, remember the Qubestove, they're doing a Kickstarter that started the month of August, okay? So I'll put all the information for that down in the description box. So check it out if you're interested in getting one of these, okay? Once again, we want to thank the folks over at Qubestove for sending us this. We're going to be using this more and more now. I think next time I'd like to put some chicken in a skillet and put in here. Now, the one drawback to the skillet that I was using is my skillet had a handle. And so that's why I didn't use the rotisserie function of the pizza stone in here. But I'm going to purchase one of those skillets with no handle. They have the removable handle that you can put it in and out of pizza ovens. And that way we can put it on the pizza stone and rotate the food, especially if you're cooking at a lower temperature. Then it definitely get an opportunity to go around and catch some even heat, okay? So, well, that's all we have time for today. Hey, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.